Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be doing a review of this dash cam that I just received. I got this in Amazon. Before I get to it, just a brief history here. I've been using dash cams on all my vehicles for the last few years since they became the it thing. I feel like, they do serve a purpose, especially when you have long drives. And I have long drives every day going to work and coming back. And the nonsense that I see out there, thankfully there's been no need for it to use it, but you never know. So I feel like they do serve a very good purpose. Uh, However, though, over the years, what I've done is the traditional dash cams, they started to annoy me, the ones with the suction cup, because I don't know, over time, after a week or two, they always give out, and when you come back to your car, you see your dash cam dangling from the cord that it came with. And the last couple of years, what I started doing was I've been using the mirror cams, the ones you use on the mirrors, and I find those to be very practical and better, rather than having them just fall off. And however, though, throughout the years that I've been using dash cams, I find that they last about a year and a half, and for whatever reason they stop functioning. It doesn't matter which brand I've ordered. I've ordered cheap ones, I've ordered expensive ones, and they all just, for me at least, they seem to last about a year and a half. So I'm going through these things every year. Now, this time I was searching around and I came across this one. It's called Rexing. That's the name of the company that makes it. And the particular model is V1P SE. It's a 4K in the front. By the way, it's a dual camera. I apologize. It's got a front camera and a rear camera. The front camera is a 4K and the rear camera is 1080p. What I like about this also, which I've never had, is it comes with Wi-Fi. Basically, you connect to the camera Wi-Fi. And you can look at video footage on your phone. It comes with its own app. Also it comes with GPS, and it's got a CPL filter. Apparently this filter, from what I was reading in the description, is that it gives better clarity, especially when there's bright like sun or lights. It kind of clarifies the picture. Obviously I'll post some videos at the end of this video from the footage, basically. I haven't opened this package, so forgive me as I open it and we go through the steps and whatever's in there. So please, bear with me if I'm not familiar with everything. But that's the point of this video. So just some of the specs back here, if you want to pause it. In there it says 2-channel recording, 4K and 1080 resolution, parking monitor. I like that, and I intend to probably start using that. However, though, for parking monitor, you need a different connector. To connect to power. The standard 12 volt cord that comes with doesn't do it, because obviously when you turn the car off it kills the power and you don't have power. However, though, there's another connector, power source, where you tap into the fuse box, and that pretty much keeps the camera going 24/7 if that's what you want to do. It comes with an app control, built-in GPS. It says here super capacitor. And from reading the instructions, that apparently helps when cold temperatures and hot temperatures. IR, night vision, obviously, loop recording, collision sensing, LCD screen in the back, 170 degree wide angle. Now I like that. I've had a 170 degree, and it's a big difference from the standard ones that come with 120 usually. Memory, this is another thing that caught my attention. Usually the latest I've seen, a lot of these things go up to 256 gigabytes, but this one in particular goes up to 512 gigabytes. Now, speaking of temperature, working temperature here, it says it goes from 20 degrees to 176 degrees. Auto on off, internal high sensitivity mic and speaker, and a CPL filter. So this is it. I haven't opened the box yet. Actually, if you see right here, the seal is still there, so I'm gonna have to obviously open it and we'll go through this together. So let's get started. Alright, so there you go. Pop open the box. So what do we have here? We have a box here on the side. I guess that's where the cord and the other stuff is. This seems like the camera itself, the main camera at least. Yep, this is the camera itself. What I see here is an OK button, record, mic, I'm not sure what these icons are here, but we'll figure it out. Camera or video. And then we got the micro SD card here, the power button. This I like right here also. You could basically adjust the camera from here. So basically once you put it up on the windshield, you stick it on the windshield, excuse me, this way. Then you are able to basically adjust the camera up and down from right here, this rotation. It helps you rotate it. What's on the other side? On the other side we got the power cord and a couple of other, I'm not sure what kind of connectors these are. We'll figure this out. Obviously it's 4K right here. This is the camera itself, and this is where you secure the camera to the windshield. Let's open this box in here. Okay, that's the cord, power cord, and it's got a couple of booklets here. User manual, this one. I'll probably have to take a peek at that. Matter of fact, it shows us right here. So we got the micro SD card, we got the power button, we got a reset button, number 3. So let me just show you that. Right here is the reset button. This one right here next to the power button, and the one right next to it, which is number 4 here, is the menu button. There you go. Now on the other side, interesting, because here we got the power button. I'm sorry, the power charger. But then there's 2 holes in here, and on this one it only shows 1, and that's number 11. Number 11, it says rear camera port, which makes sense. And that's this one. I don't know where the middle one is here, because on the instructions it doesn't show. What else we got here? SD card, we spoke about that. And we'll go through this in a minute when I plug it in. What else is in here? This is nice. This is actually, if you're experiencing any problems, this is how to get in touch with them. The customer service. They even tell you the hours that they are available. You have an email, and you actually have a phone number, and it's actually a US number, 877 area code. Obviously they could be in another country. It's not hard to get nowadays a number here in the US. Now you can follow them. Obviously all this media stuff that nowadays comes standard with these things. Oh, okay, now you could put this, some kind of a warning sticker on your car, which I would never put, but it says protected by Rexing Dashcam. Not bad. Safety guide. Not sure what kind of safety. It's more of about the battery and other nonsense. Says here 18-month warranty. Support offers updates. Okay. How to register your product. Basically you could scan here and go through the registration steps. I never bother with those things, sadly. Now we're going to open the other box. Let's see what's in the other box. Here. This is the package. These are the lenses that they talk about that apparently give you that clarity when the sun is very bright or there's bright lights. So I guess you could install these on the camera. What else is here? A USB cord. Okay. This is the rear camera here. Let's open this one up. I actually am liking this rear camera because it's not one of those typical ringy-dingy cameras that you normally buy for like $5. This thing seems to be solid. I like that it's got 3M tape. You could put it in the back anywhere you choose to. And again, you could adjust it up and down as, you deem it necessary. Same thing here. You could twist it from the side, rotate it, and that's the cord. Something else just fell out. Oh, these tabs. These are basically, again, with 3M stick tape, where you could just hide the cords on. And this is another 3M. I'm assuming it's for, yes it is. It's for, it goes right here, and this is the locking mechanism when you put it on the windshield. Right there, and you stick this on. What else is in here? Oh, there's a couple of these actually. There's two of them, those mounting plates. And this is one of those prying tools. That's all there is to it. And actually, I think it's very generous. Plenty of stuff to go along with this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this temporarily, plug it into my car. I'm not going to put it up yet, and we'll try to go through the screen and the options here and explore this thing together. Be back in a second. Hi everybody, I plugged it in my car. Now I'm going to plug this in here and we'll get it started up. Before I continue, very important, I just want to mention that I'm not sponsored by Rexing or anybody or Amazon. I purchased this with my own money, and I figured that's worth pointing out. Okay, even if they were to sponsor me, I would still give my honest opinion. But again, I'm not sponsored by anybody. Purchased this myself. Peel this sticker off, plug this in, and I guess let's try to power this thing on. Oh, power button is right here on the side. There we go. It's powering on. It's asking me to insert a card, which I'll do in a second. But I guess, I don't know. Let's go through some of these steps here. That's camera. Please insert a SD card. Let me do that because I think it's going to prevent us from reviewing a lot of these features. So let me insert a SD card. Alright, so I just inserted a card, rebooted the camera, the dash cam, and automatically it started recording right away. I could see the red light blinking there. So record button right here. That's obviously to record. I just pressed it and it stopped recording. I'm going to press it again, and you can see the light blinking there. It's recording. Now the mic button right there, right on the corner, the mic icon just got an X on it, a red X. That means I just stopped recording voice recording. So if I press it again, the X goes away. That means it'll be recording sound, voice within the car. I see. So the last button here basically turns off the screen. Obviously, at least me, obviously you don't want this thing on the entire time while you're driving. It will be recording, you're just shutting off the screen. And I'm sure there's got to be a feature inside that you set up where it times out after a few seconds. But anyway, I like this because I hate having these things on while you're driving. And right here I see a camera and video. So this, I guess, tells me that you could switch from camera to video. First I'm going to turn off the recording. There you go. Now it just went to camera. Because I could see right here it turned into a camera. You can actually hear there, I just played a video. So you could replay videos, footage of the recordings. So now we're back to camera. There's the camera icon. Hit the record button. Again, this right here. You got to turn the recording option off in order for you to go to photo settings. And then if you press again, it brings you to recorded video footage. And now I'm in the recorded video footage. And I hit OK. And you could hear that's the video recording. So we hit that button again. This is you go left and right, so it brings you to the different loops of video recorded. These are all the videos that are basically just recorded since I turned it on. You press again, it goes back to the camera. You can see the blue icon there. You hit record and it starts recording. You're going to see the red dots start blinking. Let's pause it for a second, stop recording. Now we're going to go to the menu here. I'm going to hit the menu button. And here we go. So it starts at the top of resolution. We go to resolution. We hit OK. And obviously you got the 4K first one, it's UHD. You got QHD, 1920 by 1080, 1080 by 1920, and so on. I'm going to leave it on UHD. You go further down, you got dual record. I'm definitely going to put that on because I am going to be using both cameras. We hit OK. Loop recording. So we could record 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes in loops. I usually keep it at 3 minutes, so I'm going to stick to that. Date stamp. Oops, sorry. Going back. Date stamp. Here you set up the date. Obviously it's, oh, I'm sorry. This is date stamp. You could turn it on and off. I definitely want that on. Everybody wants that on. So we stand that on. Plate number. Here. On and off. You put that on. And what you basically could do here, you can enter your own plate number. What's the purpose of this? If there's an accident or anything to that matter, basically the plate number will show on the footage. So basically it makes it more foolproof, that, you know, it gives you evidence, some sort of evidence. I normally don't do this. Maybe I should be doing it, but I normally don't. Okay, now we're going down to exposure, HDR, record audio on, yes. What else is here? G sensor. Alright, so this is the sensor, the sensitivity, how strong you want it. These things are usually, they tend to be in 3 categories: low, medium, and high. I usually keep it in medium. Wi-Fi. Sorry, we gotta go back. Wi-Fi on. So we're gonna go back on this. Usually I keep Wi-Fi on when you definitely want to watch footage. Other than that, there's no point in keeping the Wi-Fi on, because what it's going to end up doing is it's going to constantly connect to your phone while you're driving. Speaking of, I want to go back to the plate number. If you can see here, all these A's lined up, that's where basically you're putting your plate number in there. And like I said, that helps you in some sort of investigation, accidents, or you get pulled over by police for tickets, that type of thing. So it's more like proof of more than anything. Gotta go back to the menu. I don't think we finished the whole setup. Wi-Fi and then parking monitor. That's the last setting here. Obviously, like I said, in order for the parking monitor to be activated, this thing needs to be powered constantly 24/7, and that's a different cord that connects directly to the fuse box. It doesn't come with it, and it clearly said so in on the box. G sensor, time-lapse recording. I think that's all on as far as the options. Let me see if we missed anything. No, that brings us back to the menu. I like it. I really like it because I think, oh wait, there's a second option. Oh, so forgive me. You see right here, this is the recording options, everything we just went through. But if you hit the menu button again, there's the settings option. Now we're going through date and time, auto power off, which, what I was saying earlier, you could turn the screen off manually, or you could have this thing time out on its own. You got 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I usually keep it at 1 minute. Beeping sound, that's if you want to hear this beep as we scroll up and down. Doesn't bother me because it's not going to beep unless you're touching the screen. Frequency, 50 hertz, 60 hertz. I normally keep it at the highest, 60 hertz. Let's see what else is under that. Language, obviously English. Daylight savings, you can activate this automatically. GPS, speed unit, this basically will monitor the speed. Time zones, you can set a time zone. Screensaver, you got a format screensaver, 15 minutes. I'm sorry, 15 seconds or 1 minute. Format, this is where you format your SD card. Default settings, this basically you go here and you just go everything to default. And then here it gives you the version history of this device. With that being said, I'm going to fully connect this in my car, and I'll do a quick, I'll show you guys how I set it up, and then I'll post video footage at the end of this video so everybody could get an idea how it looks, the quality of the video. I'll do both daytime and nighttime. So next step will be that. Thank you. All right, everybody, I'm back with a video here as a follow-up to my installation. So just for reference, I have a Kia EV6, and for me it worked out very well because I didn't even get to install the dash cam on the windshield. My vehicle has this box here, which I'm sure is the radar and whatever else they got going on in there. So I ended up installing the camera right onto it, and I must say it looks factory. It's perfection. It's centered, and it's right there. It doesn't obstruct my view when I'm driving. I'm basically at this side, and this thing worked out perfectly. I managed to route the wiring, obviously, like many people do nowadays, right around the edges. Same thing now with the rear camera. I routed them on my side, right through the edges, and it's right all the way back there, right where the finger is. And at the end of this video, I'll post quick shots of front view and rear view. So I'm done. I could not be more happy about this. It comes on automatically as soon as obviously you turn the car on. Very important. So that's it. You know, I'm going to post some video shots of me driving front and back, daytime, nighttime, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. And if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. And thank you. Have a great day, everybody.